And welcome back to the channel, guys. Yes, indeed. Now we are back at Marketplace, still in the sunrise era, 100-mile radius, and we're looking for cars and trucks and cars between the price of $300 and $1,500. All right, so let's see what awaits us today. All right, right out the bat, 2005 Jeep Liberty for $1,500. Now, these vehicles were a product of the Chrysler Mercedes Union. Um, so they have a few interesting engines, most notably the diesel, which was a Mercedes engine. In general, these cars aren't really known for their reliability, but hey, let's see what's going on. Let's look at the big picture. All right. Okay. Okay. Not bad. Now these were available with a stick shift as well. Sometimes you see them pop up from time to time, but this one is an automatic. Um, yeah, I guess it looks pretty straightforward. Would I buy it? Probably not. Let's look at the details. Let's see what the description says. Jeep Liberty $1,500 cash, runs a drives AC works if it works with a Jeep car to get around. Please message me if interested. La 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 la. Okay. 1500. Uh, Guys, I don't even know what to tell you. Maybe I would, maybe I wouldn't. I don't know. I don't know. All right. Let's look at the next one here. 1998 Chrysler Sebring for $1,200. Now, let's look at the big picture. All right, there seems to be only one picture. I hate this, guys. Come on. What am I? No, really, what am I getting out of one picture? I'm seeing the worst of this car. I mean, look at the wheels. They're filthy. Why would I even think? Oh my God. People, come on. Description: $1,200 best offer, runs perfect, needs small things. Needs small things? Like what? Small things like what? Bacteria? Look here, man. Moving on. All right, so here we have once again, guys, these dumbass dealers trying to trick people into coming on their site because we see a 2016 Nissan Maxima for $790. You dummies. Not falling for it. All right. 1998 Pontiac Sunfire for $600. Let's look at the big picture. There's only one picture once again. You people irritate me. All right. Pontiac Sunfire. Same thing as um, the Chevrolet Cavalier back in the day. Boy, about this vehicle. There's only one picture. There's no information. I mean, it's only $600. I mean, I suppose I suppose what is it that they can possibly say? These cars were never particularly, interesting anyway. All right, so here we have a 2003 Pontiac Grand Am, and I would be willing to bet that the real price is 2,570, and the person is looking for, or the dealer is looking for $510 down. Eh, should I? Should I? What the heck? Let's have a look at the big picture. Okay, this is obviously at a dealer. It's surrounded by other vehicles, and this is just abysmal how they're trying to sell cars for a living here, and this is the best they can do. Oh my God! All right, let's see here. See, look at this. 2003 Pontiac Grand Am for sale. Runs great. Looks like new. $500 down payment, and this is what one. This one is yours. No credit, no, whatever. They don't even have the decency of putting in a correct down payment. I just hate these people. I really do. That's the only description I can use. You know. All right. Oh my God. All right. All right. Okay. 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 1995 Ford F150 for 1,234. I'm not gonna do it. We've seen 1,234 before. We've seen that. We're not falling for that today. All right, here's a beat up old Chevy Silverado, 2003 Chevy Silverado for $990. Let's look at the big picture. All right, This has a damage to the tailgate. Not necessarily a deal breaker because tailgates are cheap ish. The interior, this is obviously a work truck. Nah, it's a single cab. Um, 170,000 miles. Not too bad unless it's been zeroed out. Manual windows, we're not seeing much at all. We're not even seeing a picture of the front of the vehicle. So I can only imagine the devastation that exists around there. Let's see what's going on with about the vehicle. La 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 la. Vehicle history description. All right. Mechanical special, great deal. Recent arrival, dark green metallic 2003. Chevrolet Silverado. 50 on the base, rear wheel drive, 4-speed automatic, 4.8 liter V8. All right. Yeah, so what's going on here? Why is it a mechanical special? You see, all of these things, we don't need to know all this about AM/FM radio and all this crap. Don't put this stuff in there. Yeah, it's nice to know, okay, but you would put that up here about the vehicle, not down here in the description. This is too much to read. Get to the point. Anyway, I would pass on that one, to be honest with you. So, let's continue to scroll. Scrolling. Oh, wait a minute. 2007 Jeep Grand Cherokee for $500. I highly doubt this, but let's have a look. See. Let's have a look at the big picture. All right, now this is surrounded by other vehicles. This is a down payment, guys. I'm just showing this to you that, after a while you can get a feel for how, these people do their thing. Okay. They're not saying that it's a down payment, but, you can feel it. You can feel that this person is being disingenuous. All right. Okay, 1997 Toyota Tercel for $999. All right, let's look at the big picture. I like these cars back in the day. They're reliable. They had this. Please forgive me, but they had this somewhat strange kind of BMW 3 Series-ness about them. Especially in this area right here. That this waistline. There it had this, the 3 Series, E36 at the time, had that kind of design, and it that spilled over to a lot of cars, and the Tercel was one of them. And it was a good, decent, honest car. It wasn't a lot of things, it didn't come with a lot of equipment or anything, but it was just super reliable Toyota stuff. This is what I'm talking about, guys. This belt line right along there, that 3 Series E36 brought that out here. All right, so this is a CE sedan. So this is the base model, guys. Is the base model, the cheapest one they sold. All right, let's see here. Description: clean title, automatic, runs good tires. Hey guys, look, I'm already sold. Okay, yes, it's 1997. It's almost $1,000, but hey, this thing looks to be in really good condition. 160,000 miles, really low mileage for 1997. Hey, I would go for this in a heartbeat. All right, let's continue to scrolling. Okay, 1996 Nissan Maxima for $1,295. Is it possible? Let's have a look. Let's look at the big picture. This is at a dealer because obviously it's surrounded by all kinds of cars. Now, this Nissan Maxima, I've said before, was awesome at the time when it came out. It was the first Maximum that had an airbag. Okay, because the ones before this had automatic belts. It was kind of weird because other cars at the time had moved onto airbags, but it had automatic belts at the time. That was allowed if the manufacturer didn't offer airbag, they could supplement that with automatic seat belts. Yeah, that was a thing. All right, but this looks pretty straight. Let's see. Description: for more information about this vehicle, please contact us. For what? So that you say, wait. So for what? Anyway, moving along. All right, scrolling. Got a lot of dealer stuff, and this is what I'm talking about, guys. I can't filter this out. It's really difficult. All right, let's see. 2007 Nissan Versa for $1,800. I doubt that. I doubt that. Let's look at the big picture. Nissan Versa. Okay, these are the cars. I've driven them. CVT transmission. They are super, super fuel efficient. I kid you not. Okay, these things almost hate gasoline. Okay, really, really fuel efficient. The transmission feels like, ugh, it's your typical CVT setup that just feels like it's totally overwhelmed by the totally underwhelming engine. All right, let's see. AC works, tires okay, some paint flaws. Okay, so could actually be $1,800. Would I pay $1,800 for 2000? Yeah, maybe I would. I have my doubts about the ultimate reliability of the transmission, though. But anyway, yeah, I suppose you could take a chance. Okay, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do one more. This 1997 Chevy Malibu for $600. Totally believable. Let's have a look at the big picture. Okay, as I've said before, these cars were a symbol of General Motors mediocrity, as almost all General Motors vehicles tended to be at the time. Oh, it's a V6. They were competing against Ford Tauruses and Honda Accords and Toyota Camrys, and this is the best they could do? I don't think so. The largest automotive manufacturer in the world could have blown every one of them out of the water, but at the time, as is currently the case at General Motors, and that will never change, is that the bean counters, the finance people, run the company. Forget the engineers, forget the marketing people. It's the financiers who run the company. Okay, they will nickel and dime a vehicle into absolute mediocrity because they do not understand cars. And I question if they even understand numbers. Okay, but anyway, these were mediocre cars. Nothing great, nothing particularly bad. This probably had a 3.1 liter V6 engine, which was fairly reliable, I suppose. Not like the 3.8. But I think this one had a 3.1. Let's see the description. Motor in perfect condition, 1997 Chevy Malibu. All right, translated from Spanish. Spanish not bad. Translated for the translator. Okay, all right, guys, listen. This is where I'm going to stop for today. Thanks for watching. And as usual, if you dig what's going on, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys again soon.